If things aren't tough enough for the economy, fraud and scams are on the rise, and with big cutbacks in government regulators, it's getting even tougher to stop them. CBS News Business and Economics correspondent Rebecca Jarvis is here with advice to help you protect yourself. Good morning. Good to see you.
Hey, Chris. Good to see you.
How prevalent are these scams right now?
They are more prevalent. They're growing. 250,000 complaints, or more than that, rather, were received last year by state and local agencies that are charged with doing this. But like you said, there are cutbacks, and those are impacting the ability for these agencies to really look out for fraudsters. So the onus is on consumers, on Americans, to be vigilant.
So what's the #1 consumer complaint that's waged?
Interestingly, #1 complaint is for auto scams. And it's not just about buying. I mean, we all know you can go out, you can buy a lemon, right?
Yep.
You can buy a car that needs a lot of help. But sellers are also facing a new scam where they try and sell a car, and all of a sudden the person who's buying it from them, they're not an honest person. They give a cashier's check or a check that ultimately bounces. They already have the car in their possession, and as a result of that, you are out the car and you're not getting paid.
So what would you recommend?
First of all, never hand the car over until you have the cash, and you make sure that the cash hits your account. Make sure that that is real, valid money. And also avoid taking any personal checks. You don't want to do that in these transactions, especially if the buyer is contacting you over the internet.
Unemployment rate obviously still at 9.2% right now, and unemployed people are actually being scammed as well.
It is a disgrace that people are taking advantage of the 14.1 million unemployed individuals in this country, and they are doing it in a major way by putting together these phony placement agencies, companies that pretend to help you get a job by asking you to pay them up front. It's horrible. I mean, they don't actually exist. They're not real, legit organizations, but they pretend and they ask you for money.
And how would you tell people to avoid that? Because I'm sure the temptation would sound pretty great to get a job.
Right, and they make themselves look like they're going to help you find that job. First of all, you never have to pay cash to get a job. In general, if a business hires you, they're the one who will pay the placement agency that finds you. So keep that in mind and never, ever pay money to get a job.
And finally here, online coupons like Groupon, Living Social, things like that, you have to be wary of these as well, don't you?
You do, and I wouldn't flat out call this fraud, but you have to be vigilant about it because they have expiration dates, and many people aren't paying attention to the fine print, making sure that, by the way, this thing only lasts for, let's say, 90 days. This thing has particular windows of time where you can actually use it.
And if you do have those coupons and it does say expired, is there anything that you can do?
You absolutely can. You can get the face value of the coupon after it expires, or go back to the company, tell them you want your money back, you're unsatisfied. They'll generally give it to you.
Okay, Rebecca Jarvis, thanks. Good to see you this morning.